Coach, first of all, congrats on that team win today against Toledo. Overall thoughts, reactions, feelings from today?
Man, just really proud of our team overall. 3 games in 5 or 6 days isn't easy. So I was a little worried about how we'd come out, if we would have enough legs to play how we wanted to play, and I felt like collectively we were ready to go from start, and really bought into the game plan.
Tonight you scored, I think, 92 points, which is the most you guys scored all season.
How about it?
So what was working out there?
Man, ball movement is everything. Really moving the ball. Felt like pace was another thing that we talked a ton about. Anytime we can get 2 possessions to the opponent's 1, I feel really good about it. So especially at the start of the game, we were just pushing in transition, getting some easy layups, getting some spot-up threes, and the game's a little bit easier when you can do that.
All right. So 3 wins in a row now after 5-game losing streak. Does it feel like things are starting to turn around now?
I think we're doing some things right. We're putting some things together, especially on the offensive end. Defensively, we still got some work to do there, and I'm sure we will once we watch some film and talk about some things. But it feels good that everybody sort of knows their role now, really bought into what we're trying to do and how they fit into the puzzle. And so I think right now all we can do is ask for our players to buy in, and they are. So I feel good about it.
You talked about offensive scoring today. 3 players with 20-point games today.
Yeah.
Offensively, I just had to pause. Toledo was averaging 65 points against per game, and you're able to have 3 20-point scorers. How do you think that teamwork as well as some sharp shooting tonight really factored into that?
Yeah, it's all rhythm. I think we've found a flow, between Lowe and Sav. Obviously, they're very good individual players, so their matchups are tough regardless of who we play. Who's going to guard them, I'm not sure. But it helps when, Abby comes in and she's able to knock down some threes as a stretch 4. And then you got Peyton on the weak side, which obviously when she has games like this, it makes it really tough. And so I think really it's just buying into the system, buying into the structure, let the offense work for itself. And there's a flow to us right now.
All right. So you touched on this earlier, 3 games in 5 days and then playing another one Saturday.
It's fun.
Yeah, so still not really feeling any fatigue from players?
I don't know what they're feeling, but I'm sure everybody in February is feeling fatigued. Everybody's beat up. Everybody's tired. It's sort of one of those things. So really, we've preached toughness, not just from a physical aspect, from toughness in general since day one. So really, you saw today, it's tough to play 3 games in that short amount of time, and our players were tough enough to do that.
You talk about that toughness, both mentally and physically. Down the stretch, Toledo was executing the press tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
How do you think that toughness that your team was able to show down the stretch can carry over in a Saturday's game?
Yeah, I think we got to prepare for close games every game. The MAC is tough. It's literally just a gauntlet. So we prepare for every game to be close. Obviously we got to watch some film and see how we can be better in the press. But at the end of the day, we go 22 for 23 from the foul line to close the deal, and that's maturity too.
So in the last minute, they made a 3, and then they also called that foul off the ball and then counted the 3. When did the ref kind of give you an explanation on that play?
I'm still waiting for one. The thing is things happen. Things happen, and we try to simulate it in practice. I'm sure our team gets mad at the coaching staff because we do some stupid stuff in practice just to test us out. Like, how are we going to respond? How are we going to react? And so the refs can't dictate our game. We got to be mature enough to handle whatever comes our way. Our opponent can't dictate what we're doing, and so really it's just that mental toughness piece.
Have you ever been part of a game where 2 teams that shoot 67% from the free throw line knocked down, 36 of 39 or something like that?
I don't think so. It's a lot of free throws. I don't think so. Usually that's the determinant of a game. Yeah. So it was fun for sure.
It was indeed.
You talk about moving forward and buying in to the game plan.
Yeah.
What do you want Miami to be known for right now in MAC play?
I want to be the toughest team in the league. I think our players want to be the toughest team in the league. I'm okay with when people ask us, what are we good at? I don't know, but we're really tough. We're not great at anything, but we're gonna be gritty. We're gonna persevere through the end of the game, and whatever comes our way, we'll be ready.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Congratulations.
Of course, thank you.
Peyton, first of all, congratulations on your
Thank
career
you.
high today. The team also did spectacularly offensively against the Rockets. Really tough defense. What was working well on offense today?
I think Coach just emphasized moving the ball, which we really did well today. Just not letting it stick and just keeping it out of our each other's hands and just distributing it. And then we really hit shots today, so that was big for us.
Hey Peyton, first of all, congrats on the career high.
Thank you.
When you have a game like that, are you feeling it as you're playing? Can you tell when you're playing, or is it kind of like you look up and you're like, oh, I have that many?
I feel like it's definitely you get in a zone. Like throughout the game, I would definitely say I was just pretty locked in and focused on the game plan and even just taking what they were giving me. But yeah, throughout the whole game, I just felt locked in and was just doing what my team wanted me to do.
Not only did you have 28 points, you also had 3 steals. Do you take pride being a good defensive player?
Yeah, I do take pride in it. I feel like I've been lacking lately, so I definitely have taken pride on doing more on defense, especially in practice, and just kind of picking that back up. And that obviously gets us steals and momentum changes, so that's big for us.
Down the stretch, Toledo started to really press hard in those final minutes and started to close the gap, but free throws down the stretch by yourself and others sealed that victory. How were you able to stay calm and collected through their press?
Yeah, well, Coach talks about it all the time, just about staying poised and composed, and I think we've really just bought into that and how that's going to help us down the stretch.
Also, so you started to draw more attention as you were scoring a little bit more. You drew 6 fouls today and got to the line 10 times, making all 10 of those as well. How do you think that drawing more attention with your drives to the basket really aided in your game today?
Well, when I can open it up for others, that's always a bonus for us. So if I can get the attention off Low and Sav, because they're always getting doubled in some type of way, or Low's getting hedged hard in black, so it makes it tough for them. So when I can relieve pressure for them, then it makes it easier for them to score their points.
A lot of your shots were pull-up jumpers going to the right. Is that a shot that you like to shoot?
Yeah, that's my game. That's my game for sure.
Thanks for your time, Peyton, and
Hey,
again, congrats.
Thank you.